Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday finally, and it's the day after the 2020 Game Awards, where we found out that Sephiroth was coming to Super Smash Bros. We also have the return of Joanna Dark in Perfect Dark on the Xbox. And most important to me, and most surprising, I think, to a lot of people, is the fact that Mass Effect showed up at this event. We knew Dragon Age was going to show up from Bioware, but no one told us Mass Effect was going to be there. And this is awesome. This is really awesome. So we knew that a new Mass Effect was in the works on N7 Day when they announced the remastered trilogy and that they had started work on Mass Effect. Of course, that blog post during that time came from Casey Hudson, who's now no longer with Bioware. He has left Bioware again. That's kind of a big story. We're not going to be talking about that, though, because we're looking at the future of Mass Effect and what we can expect from this possible game that we're going to be getting in anytime from now till 20, fill in the date. Hopefully not too long from now. We don't know exactly. I'm guessing just based on at least with the voice actress for Liara. She was surprised by this. So, I mean, they haven't done any recording of lines or anything like that. And obviously, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. So, let's just watch this trailer. But if you are new to the channel, of course, get subscribed, turn that bell notification on, and then like this video because it does help other people find this channel just like you did. All right. Without further ado, let's watch the trailer. We'll make comments if we can, and then maybe we'll theorize on what we could be seeing in the 5th installment of Mass Effect.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched.
Roger, copy. Eagle, Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Structure station. Unknown vessel approaching. We need first contact protocols.
All right. So that sounds like it's the very beginning. I mean, so far, they started at the beginning talking about the 20th century. So Mass Effect, the Mass Effect series takes place in the 22nd century, 21 something or another. Now, then there's another voice going on to saying that we need first contact protocols, or I didn't catch the first part of it. She said first contact protocols. So that is them. That's humanity finding the Turians, because there's the first contact war, which included humanity versus the Turians, because humanity was finally being introduced to this huge galaxy that they're a part of, and that's what the first contact war was all about. So this so far has been kind of like a vocal history, if you will. Now, anyone that's a Mass Effect fan and would have heard that knew exactly what this was teasing immediately. And of course, the music is very Mass Effect-y. Godspeed, I believe, is an Andromeda reference. Destroyed.
Is anyone receiving this? We've lost contact.
Sounds like Liara right there. This is obviously a Reaper. Man, just look at the details of the snow, the hands. Of course, Shepard's armor, clearly. And a shot of Liara right there. Freckles are kind of the giveaway here. If you look around her mouth, you can kind of see a hint of wrinkles. So what we can possibly be led to believe, and let me back up just a frame or two. So before it focuses in on Liara, down here, this was kind of one of those artworks that we had seen a couple weeks ago that we talked about. You can see a Solarian down here. You can see a Krogan. I'm still not sure what species this might be. I mean, it's possible it's a human. We don't know. XT8, I believe it says on the side there. And so take a look down here. They are smiling. She has apparently found what she's looking for. Or she's remembered fondly of what she is holding in her hand. Now, what can we make of this? What can we make of this? I don't know. It's Mass Effect 5, obviously. We know that this game was announced a couple weeks ago during N7 Day, November 7th. Casey Hudson announced it in a blog post mentioning the remastered trilogy coming in the first half of 2021. And that a team is hard at work at Mass Effect's next installment. Mike Gamble, the project director of Bioware, is, I'll leave a link to his Twitter account down below, has been answering questions all night long, has been talking about all these people that are coming back that worked on the original trilogy. So they're putting together an all-star team here, an all-star lineup to make this game something special. Now, there's hints here. I only have played through Andromeda once, admittedly, so I probably am not catching all the Andromeda hints, but from everything I've seen and heard so far, this seems like it's a possible setup to kind of bridge the trilogy and Andromeda together somehow. And specifically because Mike Gamble does go on to say that there's intentional hints here, and he was answering someone's question about how they're seeing the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way Galaxy, and he's like, intentional. So whether Liara is time traveling, whether she's actually traveling to Andromeda within this game itself, don't know. That would be, I don't know how that would work out exactly. Clearly she's here on Reaper wreckage. She sees Shepard's armor, presumably. I guess we can presume it is, but I mean, considering it's the Reapers and it's the N7 armor, and he's the only one during the Reaper War with that on, at least at the end of Mass Effect 3, that we are aware of. Gotta assume it's Shepard. Of course, she's smiling because she realizes what she is seeing. Now, of course, theories out there that Shepard survives Mass Effect 3. You know, of course, you see him kind of breathe under the rubble at the end of the game. I don't know. To me, this is bringing up more questions than answers. It's exciting. Liara's back, obviously. So what I want to know, and here's my big question, I guess. Bioware games typically have you creating a character and taking it on a journey of your own. Now, of course, within Mass Effect, the trilogy, you're Shepard. So you're technically a set character, but it's in your vision, your mind. And Andromeda, you're Ryder, so I mean, same thing. Could this be hinting at? I don't think it is, because obviously they're going to show a familiar character like Liara if she's going to be in it. Is it possible that we're going to play as Liara? It's a possibility. I don't think it would be, because that kind of takes away the whole Mass Effect, the charm of it. But we would probably be playing with a different character, I would imagine. I don't know if we'd play as Ryder. Shepard, I don't know, man. Like, the way this game would have to set itself up, I think, and I don't even know if you can spoil that Shepard's alive in this game if you're playing as Shepard. Ryder, I could see possibly, but then there's going to have to be a lot of exposition to get to this point to figure out why is Liara here. Of course, in Andromeda, you can hear some of Liara's teachings and stuff like that, some of her findings. So, I mean, of course, there's kind of the precedent for that Ryder can meet up with Liara at some point. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how this game ends up being. I mean, it could cross Andromeda and the original trilogy. Will we have any other returning characters? Is that Krogan on the ground Rex? Chances are that Solarian can't be Morden, because, I mean, unless you let him survive, I mean, I think the canon ending probably is Morden sacrificing himself. It's very interesting. I'm very interested, very hyped up for this and what it could be. But I want to know what your guys' theories are. Let's have a big discussion in the comment section about what you're expecting, what you are hoping from Mass Effect 5. It's going to be a while before we see this game in a completed state. I'm just saying, I know this is CGI cutscenes and whatnot, but if this is the level that we can expect when this game comes out, which will more than likely, I would be able to put money. I would be willing to put money on this. This is going to be a next gen only game, or well, now it's current gen. So this would have to only be for the PS5 and the Series X and the PC, and possibly some cloud platforms as well. But if this is the level of detail we're going to see within the game itself, hell yes, this is going to be awesome. I'm just hyped because Liara is probably, outside of Shepard, probably my favorite character in the series. She is phenomenal. I can't wait. And the fact that she's returning it would appear in her true form here, instead of just through voice recordings, is super, super exciting. What are you excited for? What do you want to see out of Mass Effect 5? I kind of already asked that, but this is kind of the end of the video. So what do you want to see out of Mass Effect 5? Do you want to see a crossing between Andromeda and the trilogy? Do you want to see Shepard return somehow? Do you want to play as Shepard or Ryder or a brand new character? Do you want to play as Liara? Do you think that's even a possibility? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, like this video, get subscribed, all that fun stuff. In the meantime, of course, I want to thank you for your support. We're going to be doing live streams all the time or whenever we can. Just, have the bell notification on. You'll be up to date when that happens. Today's Friday, December 11th. We're planning a stream tomorrow on the 12th. We will be playing Mortal Kombat 11 on Stadia, and we have access to crowd play. And what I'm going to more than likely be doing is giving away a Premier Edition, which is the Stadia controller and the Stadia Chromecast Ultra. And you'll be able to play Stadia games on your TV with this. And the way to win it, you have to have Mortal Kombat 11 and Stadia. I mean, you don't have to have Stadia. You just log in. You have a Google account. You're good to go. You just have to have Mortal Kombat 11. If you can beat me, you'll be put into a little pool, and then I'll draw a name at the end of the stream. So if you want to, add to your collection a Google Chromecast and a Stadia controller, you can absolutely do so. So in the meantime, like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. So have a good one. We will catch you down the road. Thank you.